Today I've come to visit a park that's very close to my house, but I've never been here before. It's called Kelsey Park. So let's just have a little wander around and look at the flowers. It's June. Old lamppost up there, next door to some really large redwood trees. Look how big this trunk is. It's really thick. And in fact, is that the name of the tree there? If it is, that's quite a good service where they put the name, and there's for the wildlife. So I've never been here before, so I don't know where I'm going. So it'll be an adventure for the both of us. Where shall we start? Let's go over here, because I think there's some water. It's June, so you would think these beds would be full of flowers, wouldn't you? It's a rather large park for a suburban park, but this used to be the old district of Kent before they changed the boundaries, I think, back in the 70s. Ah, ducks on the pond. It's amazing just what's on your doorstep. And look, there's a heron there. Look at that heron just stood on that island. There seems to be another island in the middle there. Well, where else would you find an island? And over here, oh, look at that bridge. That's very inviting. But we'll go down to that bridge, see if we can get a better view. It's quite hot today, 23 degrees, so it makes you want to jump in. It's a Saturday, unfortunately, so there's lots of people around. I would usually try and film during the week. Alright, I wonder if this is open. It is. Look at that. Let's hope those ducks don't swim to the edge, otherwise they'll get a shock. Just look at the difference in the level between up there and down here. You can really get down to the river down there, but I think we'll just turn around and walk back up this side. Wonderful. I almost feel as if I'm in Kew Gardens. And to think this is on the doorstep, free to come and visit. We're in the London Borough of Bromley. Let's go up here. Lots of people out having picnics. And what's good to see is there's lots of benches. Oh, sounds like a swan. Look at this, a viewing platform as well. Stunning. That heron is still there on that island, it's not bothered. Beautiful. Right, let's continue the walk around to the side here and let's see what we can find. Little sheltered spots as well if you want to get out of the sun. I think there's a cafe here somewhere as well. So what's up here? Another view of the river, of the what is it, a lake or pond? People feeding ducks here. I'll just go straight past them. Now this is a gunnera. It's a form of a rhubarb. But you wouldn't want to eat that because it's covered in spikes. Oh, look at the ducks. Let's just go past this little bit here. So yes, it's nice when a tree falls down and they just leave it there rather than trying to clean up the area. Just wait for these people to go past. So, like I said, what's nice is they've got these signs at the bottom of the trees. Let's have a look at what this one is. Beaches. Number 10, beaches. I don't think this is closed. I think it's open all the time. So it'd be quite nice to come very early in the morning, say around about 4 or 5 o'clock, just to experience the place when it's nice and quiet. I'm keeping the camera up because there's lots of people around at the moment. Let's have a look at this rhododendron, I think it is, over here. Look at that. Beautiful colours on there. Try to ignore the screaming. I am. So let's have a little walk around. Let's hope they don't follow us. And there's a section of brambles here that they've just left. So, place to come in a couple of months to pick my blackberries. You can feed the squirrels here. It looks a bit quieter down this side, so let's go down here. But it's nice to see it busy and being used. Now these trees on the left, I think they're eucalyptus. No, they're not. They're crack willow, according to the sign. These trees are really old. Just look at the size and the trunks. Look at this one here. I wonder if there's a sign to tell us what this one is. No, there's not. Typical. But that looks a very old tree there. Number 17. We'll certainly come back when it's morning or evening dusk as well. It'd be nice to walk around as the sun is setting. I was going to visit a garden today and take you there to see one of the local gardens, but I've turned up a day early. And unfortunately tomorrow is the allotment open day, so I'm helping out to man the tea stall, so I won't be able to go. But it's for one of the local charities, so the money will be put to good use even if I don't go.
So I'm like, I don't mind like running.
Looks like there's a bit of a meadow field over there. Now up, straight in front, I think is where the cafe is. So I wonder if we can just dance around the side of these bushes here and go back to the lake. If you were a runner, this would be a wonderful place to start your day off, wouldn't it? Lots of rhododendrons here. Let's go and look at this one down here. Yeah, there's a cafe to my left and a kids' playground. So we'll go in the opposite direction to that. Trying to keep off the cakes at the moment. Here we go. I think this was the same colour as the one we saw before. Stunning. And they're given the space here to go as big as they want to. So we'll walk around the lake and then we'll head out then. There's a signpost coming up. Putting, tennis, cafe and playground to the left. So there's a... oh, you can't go across that bridge, it's blocked off. But here are some of the birds that they have. Kelsey Park. Canada goose, I think that's the one that's causing all the noise. Kingfishers as well. On a hot days, nice to get under the trees. It would have been nice to visit that garden if I hadn't turned up a day early. Look at the roots on that. Bet that could tell a few stories. And there's all these little bits over to the left here. I wonder where they go. There's a really busy street to the on the outskirts of this, so I don't think there'd be a lot of adventures going off-piste a bit. I noticed there's lots of bird boxes up in the trees as well. Holly bush here, looking rather nice. Oh, there's Egyptian ducks here. I hope they've had their vaccine. See, there's the road I said. It's quite a busy road, so we'll stay away from there. Just imagine if you lived on the outskirts. These houses are around about 1.5 million, 2 million. You can understand why. Looking out over this, although the sound of those swans might be a bit annoying after a while. Here we go. Now we come back out. Look at that tree over there. That's really, in fact, let's take a shortcut across the grass here. Look at this tree. Stunning. I might do a dawn walk in a few weeks. Do one of those videos where I don't talk and I just walk around. I'll come down just as the sun is rising. So I'll check when I get home to see if it's locked or whether it's open all the time. And then come back down to the lake. Let's have another look at the lake here now, the pond. Oh, this is a nice quiet section here. Very colourful duck there. I'm not very good with ducks. Is that a mallard duck? Or maybe that's what she was saying, that it's an Egyptian duck. Let's have a little wander up the top. So this is the bridge that we can't go across because it's not safe. But we can have a little look just through the trees here. Just the sound of water is just so relaxing. Some more willow there. What do you have that's close to your house that is an interesting place to go? One thing the lockdown has taught us is to explore our local area much more than we ever have. I think they must have got a job lot on rhododendrons, especially this colour. Look at these little bits here where you can go down. Should we try? If I fall, I'm going straight in. Oh look, the baby ducks are there. I can count 4. I wonder if somebody comes to feed them, like the park keeper or something. Right, I'm going to head out the way because these two are obviously going off to do a bit of shopping for the day. Or maybe they're just coming to tell me to go away. Let's get out of the way here before they bite me on the bum. No food here, sorry. Nothing for you today. Yeah, let's get out of the way. Maybe it doesn't want to be filmed. Look at these big open spaces here. You can come for a picnic as long as you take your rubbish and take it home at the end of the day. And then just behind those trees there are houses. So wake up in the morning, fling open your bedroom window, and you're looking out onto this lake. There's a duck having a rest there. Oh, squirrel is after that woman. Don't think she's got any nuts for you. Ah, there's a different colour rhododendron here. More pink. I think we've come back around now. So thanks for joining me on this little... Oh no, hold on, we haven't finished. This is a rose garden. I thought we'd come to the end then. This is a rose garden, I think. Yes, roses just coming into bloom, so I think I'm a bit early to go and see them. Can't see any labels on these though, because there's a red one coming up which I quite fancy the look of. Can you see that red one there? That's a beautiful crimson. More ducks here. Trying to navigate. So let's have another look at the lake now. Yes, Canada geese they are. So they're a long way from home. No, they don't like being filmed, do they? So apparently this is called the Alderman Parkin Rose Garden. According to that sign up there, he was the local mayor, or the local alderman. There's some more redwood trees here. And they've got a very soft bark. Okay, that one doesn't. But the really big ones do. Have a look what this information sign says up here. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was, this lake. Let's have a look. Journey of the Beck and beyond. You are now standing in the valley of the River Beck. The river begins its journey close to Spring Park, West Wickham, which is about a mile or two away, and it meanders through woodland and parkland before flowing into Kelsey Park here. The Beck enters the park from your right and feeds the lake. The lake was created in the 18th century at the Kelsey Park Mansion House, which used to stand behind you. Oh right, okay, so where those houses are used to be a manor house. When the Beck leaves Kelsey Park, it joins the Ravensbourne River, which flows down into Deptford Creek and into the Thames. So, there used to be a manor house over on the left here, where all those houses are that I said. Wonderful. Just imagine this as your own private garden. Come for a dip in the morning. It's getting really busy now, so I'm glad that I came at this time in the morning. Gonna head back to the allotments now, make the most of this nice weather, and also get ready for the open day that we're having tomorrow. They don't move out the way, do they?
Are you going to come in? I was like, no, I can't. He was like, no, and I was like, no, seriously, I was like,
And that heron, I can still see that heron is still sat on its lake. It's not bothered by all the activity whatsoever. Some more Canada geese. So I wonder in Canada if they've got British species. So let's just go past these people here. Oh, it's a bit of a standoff going on here.
Yeah, we're causing
That's what happens, I think, if you bring a bit of food. You get swamped by them. Now I'm going to be good, and I'm going to pass Kelly's ice cream van. Go to the plot and have a cup of tea instead. And then we end up back at the flower beds that have no flowers in them. Now that's where I came in, but there are lots of little entrances. I think what I might do is I might actually head to the plot. I walk into the end of this park, I think, and then I can catch the bus then, because I'm about 4 miles away from the plot here, so not too far. One thing I did notice was you can't cycle in this park, which is quite good. This is obviously the quieter part. The lake attracts the people. I think down here is just open fields because it then leads to the high street. I think I will bid you farewell here. Coming up to half an hour, a nice half an hour walk. Get a bit of exercise in for the day. I think we'll just end on a shot of the river, because I can hear it cascading somewhere. Here we go, nice and quiet. Look at that. A beautiful ending. So thanks for joining me on this little impromptu walk around Kelsey Park. If I had managed to turn up on the right day to look at the open gardens, then we wouldn't have found it. So we've got to look on the positive side. So I will bid you farewell. If you want to support the channel and put a bit of money in the pocket to cover transport costs to get out and see places such as this, then you can do so via my Patreon. All the details are in the description below. So I will catch up with you next time. So thanks for joining me on this walk, and until then, bye for now.